We were happy. Not just normal happy, the kind of loud, messy, full of laughter happy that filled every corner of our house. That was before her. Before Zoe. Before November 6th. That night was supposed to be perfect. My birthday. The house glowed with warm lights, music hummed through the halls, and my friends filled every room with laughter. My mom kept bringing out food like she was feeding an army, and my little brother ran around hyped on sugar. Everyone came early, except Zoe. Zoe had always been different. Quiet. Observant. The kind of person who smiled without warmth. She arrived last, just when the party was starting to fade. She didn't hug me. Didn't even smile properly. "Happy birthday, Emily," she said flatly, handing me a neatly wrapped box. Her fingers were cold when they brushed mine. Before I could say anything more, she turned and left. "She's weird," my friend Lisa whispered. I laughed it off. I wish I hadn't. Later that night, after everyone left, we gathered in the living room to open gifts. Boxes, bags, ribbons, everything normal. Until I picked up Zoe's gift. It was heavier than it looked. Inside was a glass box. And inside the glass box was a doll. Not a cute doll. A woman. Pale skin. Long black hair. Deep, unsettling eyes that looked almost alive. She wore an old-fashioned dress, and her lips were slightly parted like she was about to whisper something. My mom frowned. "That's unusual. It's just decoration," I said, though something about it made my chest feel tight. We placed it on the shelf in the hallway. That was the first mistake. That night, I woke up at exactly 2 a.m. I don't know why I remember the time. But I do. I heard something. A soft tapping. Like fingernails on glass. Tap, tap, tap. I sat up, heart racing. The sound was coming from the hallway. From the shelf. From the doll. I told myself I was imagining it. That it was just the house settling, or maybe the wind. But then, I heard it again. Closer this time. Tap, tap, tap. I got out of bed. Slowly. Every step felt heavier than the last. When I reached the hallway, I froze. The glass box was still there. But the doll. Her head was turned. Facing my room. I know for a fact she hadn't been like that before. I stared at her for what felt like forever. Then I laughed nervously. Okay, someone's messing with me. Probably my brother. Had to be. I turned her back to her original position and went to bed. That was the second mistake. The next morning, things felt off. The house was quieter than usual. My mom looked tired. Dark circles under her eyes. "Did you hear anything last night?" I asked casually. She paused. Then nodded slowly. "I thought I heard someone whispering," she said. A chill ran through me. My family rushed in. The doll was back in the box. On the shelf. Like nothing happened. They didn't believe me. But they started noticing things too. Doors opening on their own. Shadows moving. My brother stopped sleeping. He said a lady stood in his room at night. And my mom. She got worse. She started hearing voices constantly. Mumbling. Calling her name. One night, I woke up to a scream. My mom's scream. I ran to her room. The door was locked. "Mom?" No answer. Just silence. We broke the door open. And what we saw, I still can't forget. She was lying on the floor. Lifeless. Her eyes wide open. Staring at the ceiling. Her mouth frozen in terror. And on the wall above her, written in something dark, "She let me out." The doll was gone. The glass box was empty. After that, everything fell apart. My dad stopped talking. My brother refused to leave his room. And me? I started seeing her everywhere. In mirrors. In reflections. Behind me, when no one was there. I tried to find Zoe. Called her. Texted her. Nothing. It was like she disappeared. Until one day, I got a message from her. Just one line. You weren't supposed to open it. That night I didn't sleep. I sat in my room, lights on, heart pounding. At 2 a.m., the lights went out. And in the darkness, I saw her, standing in the corner. The doll. But not small anymore. Full-sized. Her head twitching unnaturally. Her eyes locked onto mine. Her lips stretched into a smile. Your turn, she whispered. Now I understand. It was never just a gift. It was a prison. And I opened it. If you ever receive a glass box with something inside that looks too real, don't open it. Because once you do, she doesn't leave. She just waits for the next birthday.